Hello everyone, welcome to Free Range Diva, where you will find helpful information to enhance your beauty and wellness routines. So I have a few things from Amazon. These are things that I guess you could call them favorites. Most of them have come into my life during this past month, and I love them all. So let's get started. So now that you all have your beauty routines all non-toxic and with healthy products, and you've got your supplements together and you're feeling good and you have more energy and it's the dog days of summer, I've got a few things here that some of them are new, some are not, but they all are favorites, and they are all from Amazon, and I will link everything. I'll link everything below. All right, first up, this anti-bug spray from a company called Mambino Organics. And this it says it repels mosquitoes, fleas, ticks with lemongrass and citronella. It's non-toxic, it's eco-friendly, and it's cruelty-free. It smells really, really good. And I have been walking every morning on a nature trail, and I usually put this on. Few days past, I forgot to put it on, and darn it if I didn't get bitten by a mosquito. So this works as far as I can tell. It's very affordable. There's no it says this plant-based formula is gentle yet effective and DEET-free, DEET-free. And I would agree with that. It smells really good. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's a gentle mist. See that? It comes out in a gentle mist, and that's all you need. It smells like lemongrass, and then in a minute or so, the smell will go away, but you will still be protected. I should say that you can't smell it anymore, but insects can. So anyway, the only other thing I will say about this is that I live in California, and on Amazon, they don't ship this product to California. So I bought it on Vitacost. But everybody else, you can get this on Amazon. So yeah, dog days of summer, you definitely need a good deodorant. And this one is called Hello in the lavender vanilla fragrance. It doesn't have any kind of staining. It doesn't have any kind of dyes, so there's no staining. It doesn't have aluminum, baking soda, or parabens. So it's very gentle. I can put this on right after shaving. It glides on the skin like butter. And this says it's 24 hours. My experience, especially because it's summer and it's hot, is that this, you can put it on and it'll last all day, no problem. If you're going to go out again that night, I would reapply. But otherwise, it works really well. It keeps you odor-free. It allows you to perspire, which is what you want. But it does have arrowroot in here, so it is a little bit absorbent. And like I said, it doesn't stain your clothes. It's actually, if I put this on right here, you can see that it's completely clear going on. So very affordable, very effective. Hello, lavender vanilla. And this comes in a lot of other different fragrances on Amazon. You'll see when I link it that I picked the lavender vanilla because I thought it would be the lightest and the gentlest, and it is. You can't, it's very faint, the fragrance here. Very faint. So I have an issue. I have a lot of issues, but one of them is that I cannot stand sudden loud noises, including the phone. It puts my teeth on edge. So I found this phone on Amazon. It's from a company called VTech. I've had this for about a year, and the ringer is pleasant. It's hard to describe, but it's a very soft sound. So even when I turn it up enough so that I can hear it, in the room or outside the room, it doesn't jangle my nerves. It's very soft. So it's very lightweight. It feels good in the hand. It's got all the things, like the speaker and caller ID, the redial. It's got a menu here. It's very easy to read the display, the digital display, and it doesn't annoy the hell out of me when it rings. This is a rechargeable fan, and I love this fan so much because it's lightweight. You can move it around wherever you need to move it. And it comes with a plug. I have it sitting on a box right now, so it's not stable. That's why I'm holding it. But I wanted it up higher so you could see it better. It has a charging cable right here, and it also comes with a remote control. And the reason that I love this fan, aside from the fact it has a very brisk, it really moves the air around, you can feel it. It's got several settings, including a timer on it. You can adjust the direction this way. You can tell it to move back and forth, to oscillate. It has that control. But here's the reason I love this. Turn it on, and you cannot hear it. It is absolutely silent. Hear it? No. Now when you turn it up, this is perfect for a small room like this. I can put this close to my bed and I won't hear it. It won't disturb my sleep or anything like that because I could feel it, but I will not hear it. And that's oscillate. And this controls the speed. So you see, even when I turn it up to a higher speed, you can't hear it. And I love that. I love that. So I can't even tell you how much. I have literally walked out of the room with this on and forgot that it was on because I couldn't hear it. So Comfy Air is the company. I've had this for a year. It's still working great. And it's like your personal fan. If you want to have a quiet moment, this won't disturb it. So, okay, I got a couple of kitchen items, and we'll start with this big one here. This is all metal. It is a kitchen counter food waste bin. This is lid here. Under here, there is a filter, a carbon filter that is removable, that you can wash. They also give you an extra carbon filter when you order it. And the thing that's nice about this is that when you put this on your counter, you throw your scraps in here that you're going to compost, or as we do, our waste company, our waste, people that pick up our garbage, they have a new program where they collect your kitchen scraps as well. So that's why I started putting them in here. This is washable, metal, and it comes in a variety of different shades. Like this is a bronze, but there's the traditional silver, there's a white shade, there's different shades. Again, you'll see when you link it, so that it looks really, really nice in your kitchen. And I'm gonna make you laugh here for a second, because our garbage company gave us a bin, a food waste bin, to put on our kitchen counter. Here it is. I mean, it's not the most attractive thing, let's face it. It's bright neon green, and it would be fine if this was if we had like a walk-in pantry or a mudroom or something where I didn't have to look at it. But I don't want this sitting on my kitchen counter. It looks awful. So anyway, aesthetic is everything. And the name of the company here is Utopia Kitchen, but I'll link it again. And I wanted you to see that carbon filter because you can't really see it in the pictures on site. And not all of these food bins have it. So it's a good thing. Okay, I have been baking bread, a lot of bread. And one of the things that I wanted, that I felt like I needed, was a banneton basket, which is what I have here. And I actually it's part of a set. I'll put the name of the set on the screen because I don't remember it at the moment. But this was, in terms of what you get for the amount of money that you're spending, this was about the best value that I found of all the bannetons that I looked at on Amazon. So what comes in the set is, I believe this is a 9-inch round. Yep, 9-inch round. And it comes with the bamboo basket as well as a linen insert. So you can use a Banneton with or without this insert. I use it with, and I just before I put my bread dough in here to proof, I will put a generous amount of flour in here and then put the dough on top of it and put it in the kitchen. The recipe that I've been working on, you want to proof the dough overnight. So that's what I've been doing. And then in this set, it also comes with this oblong. This is a 10-inch oblong, again, with the linen insert. And when you take the insert out, this is what it looks like. So a lot of people will will flour this up and then put the bread dough right here, and you will get this sort of outline, this design on the bread dough. Yeah, so you get the 2 Bannetons. You also get this dough hook, which if there are bread bakers out there and you know how to use this thing, please tell me, because I tried it and it was a mess. But yeah, you get a dough hook. You get a dough scraper. This is to help you get the dough out of the bowl, the wet dough out of the bowl, which my hands work just fine, but it's good to have it. You get this tool here and razor blades to go on it so that you can cut designs. Once you've proofed your dough and it's ready to bake, you can cut designs in it so that the steam can escape. And with this, you have enough control that you can really do some intricate cutting. So I was glad that that came in. And it has this little case to keep the blades safe, and then a little box of razor blades as well. This, if you want to brush the top of the dough with like olive oil or something, you got one of those. And this dough cutter, which is great to have. I already have one of these that actually has measurements here, so you know how big the size of your dough. But it's good that to have one of these, so it's good that it's included in the set. So, like I said, for all of this, I forget what the price was, but it's 20 something, I think. But I'll link it again, and highly recommend it. I have been having actually a lot of success with baking. I didn't think that I could bake bread, but it's been going really great. I've been enjoying it, and it's also very relaxing. Of course, with me, I try and do things as simply yet efficiently as possible. So I have been looking at recipes that encompass that don't have a lot of steps, not a lot of kneading, some stretching and folding, but that's about it. So yeah, that's been going great. And then I have a couple of books here. I have learned that I am what's known as an HSP, otherwise known as a highly sensitive person. And all my life, there's things about myself that I knew were different. Like, for example, I can go out and be around a lot of people, but after an hour or two, I have to go. It's like something inside. It's almost like the fight or flight response, where it's too much stimulation. I get overly stimulated very easily. Hit the phone like this. Most people can listen to their phones ring and it's not a big deal. Me, it's like, ugh. And there are other things as well, but I picked up this book because I guess this was 25th anniversary edition. This particular psychologist came up with this type of person, the highly sensitive person, because she was one herself. And it's not like there's something wrong with you. It's just who you are. It's no different than your eye color, or your hair color, or how long your fingers are. My ability to process stimulus is greater than the average person. So things that other people probably wouldn't notice, I find very disturbing. Like walking into a room and there's a smell coming from somewhere that I can't find, or that I don't know where it's coming from. It says how to thrive when the world overwhelms you. And it says here, do you have a keen imagination and vivid dreams? Is time alone each day as essential to you as food and water? And yes, for me, yes, I need calm, I need quiet, I need peace. A lot of it. Are you noted for your empathy? So I have been told, yes. Your conscientiousness, do noise and confusion quickly overwhelm you? If your answers are yes, you may be a highly sensitive person. So I'm reading this to learn more about the things that when I was a child, people would always say, "Oh, she's so sensitive," meaning I would cry easily or get emotional very easily, and it was something that was considered a weakness, something that had to be controlled, something that I needed to toughen up, basically. And then as you get older, you learn that no, you can accept those things about yourself. Let the world adjust to me instead of me constantly adjusting to the world. So anyway, I'm reading this to learn more about who I am and what I am, and hopefully it'll help me going forward to kind of be at peace with the world around me. Now, this comes with a workbook, so I got this as well, and this just has, as you can see, exercises, and hopefully they will help me to get better acquainted with the things that I need in order to thrive and how I can get those things on a daily basis. Hi there, it's actually the next day, and I just got a big box order from Amazon, and there were a couple of things. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, but there were 2 books in there that I really wanted to share with you really fast. One is this cookbook for Einkorn flour. After experimenting with Einkorn and with regular flour, I definitely prefer the taste of the Einkorn, and this book was written by the owners of Jovial Foods. She's lives on a big farm in Italy, and they specialize in milling Einkorn, and so I can't wait to dive into this, because using Einkorn is a little bit different if you're trying to adapt a recipe that was for regular flour, regular all-purpose flour, and you use Einkorn, you substitute Einkorn instead. There's a couple of little things that you need to tweak. So I wanted a recipe book that was only Einkorn, so that I could follow the recipes as they were written. Photographs, as you would expect, are beautiful. And if you want to know the difference between Einkorn and regular wheat flour, Einkorn has never been hybridized. It is the flour that our great ancestors grew and ate back for a millennia. So it's really easily digested. It's well tolerated. People who are gluten sensitive can have Einkorn without a problem. Not celiacs, that's different. But if you have a gluten sensitivity, you will be able to tolerate Einkorn flour. And when I eat it, I can definitely tell that it's a lot easier on the digestion. So yeah, I wanted to, will obviously be doing a lot of things with this, and I will be sharing. The better I get at baking and the more things I learn. And then the other things that I picked up was just for fun. And if you want a book, I think that'll give you that will uplift you a little bit, make you feel a little more optimistic, a little happy, a little fun. Okay? Yeah, this is The Wit and Wisdom of Wild Women. Badass affirmations. And for example, from Joan Crawford, I need sex for a clear complexion, but I'd rather do it for love. Here's one from Judy Tenuta. She's a stand-up comedian. My mother always told me I wouldn't amount to anything because I procrastinate. I said, just wait. A couple of the affirmations. I will stop comparing myself to others. I know that I'm a beautiful person. I am internally validated. Another affirmation, I take care of myself. I am perfect in my imperfection. I like my body. And then I'll close with wise words from Sophia Loren. A woman's dress should be like a barbed wire fence, serving its purpose without obstructing the view. So anyway, it's just a fun little book, really inexpensive, and it's good to start your day with a little bit of a laugh, right? All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you enjoyed this video, if you liked my list, let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, then please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. Now, with that, I'm going to send you off to have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. I want you to take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!